Ladies and gentlemen, it's your old pal Husky Dork welcoming you back for episode 11 of my SmackDown Here Comes the Pain Raw series. And last time, it was the SummerSlam screw job. That's right. Not only was I in a handicap tag match against Triple H and Ric Flair with the titles on the line, not only in that match did I not face an opponent one-on-one, they were allowed to be in the ring at the same time and didn't have to tag in or out. But then apparently, let's not even get to that. Not only was there a SmackDown referee for a Raw title match, but then, despite all that, apparently, suddenly, rope breaks were not an option. As you could see in the video clearly, my foot underneath the bottom rope as I was being pinned. Pinfall shouldn't have counted, but, well, someone in the higher-ups wanted me to drop the titles. So the screw job in play. Husky Dork and Stone Cold Steve Austin no longer the World Tag Team Champions. And then to make matters worse, the former Tag Team Champs, now members of the Husky Hooligans 2.0, lose to Triple H and Chris Jericho on Raw. So now here we are, second week of April in Ames, Iowa. And honestly, I don't know where we can go from here. I would assume the Husky Hooligans may take on new members, but apparently we're fighting forces much larger than just any faction. We're taking on something corporate. Clearly, someone has it in for Husky Dork, and who knows, maybe we'll find out tonight on Monday Night Raw for the second week of September. And it's Stone Cold Steve Austin here with Husky.
Listen, son, I don't want to be a part of your stupid group, but apparently Vince wants to move some merchandise. So we're in this together now, you jackass. We need to go out there tonight, and we need to cause a ruckus, son. What? And let's show them what we got. What? You got nothing. What? You're a fat ass. What?
So tonight, on Monday Night Raw, oh boy. Well, isn't that something in the main event? We'll get to that in a second, but first, apparently the most prestigious title in WWE is on the line tonight as the Hardcore title, defended in a triple threat match with Hardcore champ Triple H defending against Shawn Michaels and Goldberg. That's right. Hardcore title, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Goldberg. Yep, that's how it is these days. It's ass backwards around here. And Triple H retains, of course, because he needs that Hardcore title. Tornado tag matches next, Booker T and Goldust, former World Tag Team Champions before they lost to yours truly and Steve Austin, taking on Chris Jericho and Christian. And Booker T pins Christian for the win. I believe Booker T's still the World Heavyweight Champion as well. So it's main event time, and well, it's two guys who don't like one another. That's right, it's The Rock. Oh, The Rock. Against yours truly, Husky Dork. No love lost there. But in Husky's corner, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin, so maybe I might have a chance. Let's go ahead and get our asses kicked. It's the main event of Monday Night Raw. Here we go. These two have main evented pay-per-views in the past. And Husky tried to get it going with a kick and nothing doing there. And a DDT from The Rock and a kip up. And that's not good for Husky. No rope breaks here. I guess rope breaks suddenly have gone the way of the dodo here in World Wrestling Entertainment. And The Rock now, I've never seen The Rock ever do this move. Ever. Never. But that hurts Husky's head and a snapmare takeover. There you go, Husky. Got some offense. Hey, The Rock allowed some offense, ladies and gents. And a big splash and a rope break. Oh boy, and here comes the big punches of The Rock. No counters for those. And Husky is in trouble. Boy, it's as if reversals don't work on the Great One. And a big boot. A big boot to The Rock, and then a shot right to the leg. Working on the leg. Oh, and now a rope break magically happens. Well, isn't that something? Oh, and a nice flashback. Oh, and cover. Oh, but now a rope break's getting worked in, huh? Another DDT, and The Rock is ready to put the SmackDown on. He's just waiting. And HuskyDork in a bad way. Oh, and a rock bottom. And Austin just sits there. Rope break? Nope. 3, of course. The Rock gets the win. So The Rock wins in devastating fashion. HuskyDork once again a loser. 0-2 now at the Husky Hooligans 2.0. Austin somehow's knocked out. I have no idea how that happened since he didn't get involved at all. And of course, The Rock reigns supreme. Husky a loser once again to Mr. Show Business, Mr. Hollywood. Monday Night Raw now rolls into Minneapolis, Minnesota, 3rd week of September. And hey, I tell you what, it's starting to look like the last series, as now HuskyDork cannot get any sort of offensive momentum going. So now, who's he going to lose to this week? Well, let's go ahead and find out. Pin me, pay me. It's Monday Night Raw. And here's Bischoff. Great. The last person I need to see. I know what you're up to. Losing every week. You're just here to collect a paycheck, aren't you? And yeah, that's pretty much true, Eric, although I am here for catering. You don't have a problem with it at all. You don't have a problem with me losing every week? Well, that's good. So maybe I got some job security. Keyword job. Let me know if I can help you out in any way. Really? Pardon me if I don't believe you, okay? Bischoff here to back me up? Not sure if I believe. Backstage with The Rock. Hey, this is gonna go well, isn't it? Let's go find out in the parking lot right now. Hey, douchebag, how's it going? Never be able to beat you. Yeah, pretty much, because even well before this game, I was getting screwed all over the place. Just not good enough. Okay. Go ahead, take a shot. I'll hit you. Take that, you douche. I'll cheap shot you in the back. I showed some ruthless aggression. Okay, great, because that's pretty much the only thing I could do at this point. Alright, Monday Night Raw, and... alright, this one's weird. So, starting off with my girlfriend, Trish Stratus, taking on Victoria. And Trish is victorious there, so maybe she's back on her way to winning the... or at least getting a shot at the Women's Championship. Kevin Nash and Scott Steiner, former mates in the old NWO Silver group, and I think Wolfpack, the Hollywood Wolfpack meeting after the finger poke of doom. I believe Steiner was in that as well. Oh wait, no, NWO Black and White, because he turned on Rick Steiner at Super Brawl 98. So yeah, anyway, they're fighting. And Nash gets the win over Steiner. Interesting. And didn't blow a quad. So main event is weird. Husky Dork, Stone Cold Steve Austin on one side. Husky Hooligans 2.0. Makes sense. What doesn't make sense... Well, what would make sense would be facing Ric Flair. Since, you know, the whole SummerSlam debacle. But then Test is thrown in there. I don't know. Maybe Eric is throwing us a bone. Anyway, that's the main event. Hooligans versus Test and Ric Flair on Monday Night Raw. Alright, here we go. Oh, Test coming out of the block straw, and then Husky Dork taking a powder. And saying, no, buddy. That ain't happening. We're not getting off to this. Shades of Kevin Owens. And Flair bringing ring steps in. Whoa. Whoa. That's a DQ. He hit the ref with the steps. That's a disqualification. Get Flair out of there. Hey, get Flair out of there. Ref, how about a little referee in here? Hey, I'm not wrestling until Flair gets taken out. There you go, ref. Get him out of here. Get these steps out of here. You dummy. Oh, the slip-on special with the leg drop. Didn't work that time. It never does. But that does, though. Big splash. 2 count on the splash. Oh, the big leg drop from midair works. Hey, how about that slip? You like that, buddy? Oh, the big German souffle, if you will. 2 count on Test. And Husky getting him some belly-to-belly suplex. Test is hurting in the stomach area. Oh, Husky's like, no, man. This is my job. This is my dealio. And there's the big spine buster. And a big splash. Can we get a 3 count on this one? No, just 2. Now Test is like, no, I'm not having this. That's what I'm not what I'm about. Test now getting in there, and he wants to tag Flair. So now Austin's coming in, and Austin. Ooh, Flair got a nice shot in on Austin, and a big chop. Ooh, and more chops to Flair. Oh, and a shot to the junk, courtesy of the dirtiest player in the game, and what a shot there. Oh, and now Austin laying to waste on Ric Flair, just taking him to school. Whipping him in for the ride. And now Flair, right in the junk drawer. And Husky's seen enough. Husky's seen enough, and he says, hey, man, not cool. Not cool with the kick to the jimmies. Oh, and then Austin misses the big fist. And now Flair, another eye rake. Are you serious? Austin's getting beat up. Austin's hurting. And Test and Flair are dominating the Hooligans here. Looked like it was going well And now Austin's hurt. And Austin's taking a powder. And Austin gets beat in the corner, and there's a big boot from Test. Can Austin get out of this? A choke slam? A choke slam from Test. And Husky goes to help him. Nothing doing. That didn't work. That didn't work. And now Austin going for a cover, but the ref busy with Husky. Wow, Test is just owning Austin here. This is bad. That Bad News Bears written all over it. Oh my, the kick doesn't work. And Austin couldn't get it. Shot to the gut. Or he had some sort of stomach virus. No idea. And now Test gets this finisher on Austin. And he's going to drag him over for the pin. And it ain't going to happen. Kick out, Austin. Unbelievable. The Hooligans lose to Test and Flair? I don't believe this. I can't even. I don't even know what the hell's going on. Now Austin's back with Husky, and I'm sure that they're parting ways here. Talk to you. If we're going to need to do this, we're going to need a manager. Look, we got much bigger problems than not having a manager. We can't even beat Test. We got our asses kicked by Test. Who cares about a manager? How about we win some matches? Who cares about a manager? They're not going to help us. Who would I pick for a manager? I don't know, Jesus? Well, of course, I'm going to go with my girlfriend Trish there. Why the hell not? Well, how about I go talk with her since we have like a relationship and everything? Maybe I'll do that, Steve. All right, thanks, buddy. Maybe you should focus on not losing to Test. The final Monday Night Raw for the month of September is in Denver, Colorado, and I gotta be honest, folks, I shouldn't even be booked at this point. The Husky Hooligans 2.0, I never thought would be even worse than Husky Hooligans 1.0. And Husky Hooligans 1.0 was bad. This is not good. On a huge losing streak right now. Just a complete fall from grace after becoming tag team champs. Can we salvage anything? I have no idea. Are we even going to be booked on the show? We shouldn't be. We should be on like Velocity or something like that. Anyway, let's figure out what the hell happens tonight. It's Monday Night Raw. Trish, hey, look, we're desperate, okay? Want to be manager? Yes, please. We need help in the worst way. I'm telling you. Don't be shy. You can talk to me directly. I know that. I didn't need Steve to go ask. It was really weird. I should be able to talk to you. That's kind of like the pillars of a relationship, you know? Let's show everybody what we got at tonight's match. Oh, God, I'm wrestling? Oh, who am I going to lose to this week? I could talk to Test, who I really don't want to see right now. Let's talk to Triple H in the training room. I'm sure this will go well. What do I want? Well, I was wondering if you could stop burying me. That'd be great. You know, I had some momentum, and then you just basically squashed it like I was Rob Van Dam or Booker T at WrestleMania 19. I was wondering if you can give me a pass this week, you know? A little busy right now. Okay, well, you keep on wetting up your hair. That's fine. I don't have time for you. Okay, thanks. You're not looking as big as you used to look. What did I say? I said, you're not looking as big as you used to look. What are you going to do now, big schnoz?
I'm in the best shape of my life. You better take it back.
Think I'm stronger? Yes, I know it. You never been on the cover of a magazine like me. Hey, I was on the August issue of Fatties Weekly, alright? And I look good with my shirt off.
Everyone knows I'm in the best shape of my life if any of these wrestlers was back here, because I don't have to take the wellness testing.
I'll prove it. With what? How about competing in a bodybuilding competition? Oh, this is going to be awful.
It's going to go like this. I'm going to roar it up, and then I'm going to rage out and destroy you.
Pose for pose, me and you. Alright, sounds good. Head to head, one-on-one, doing it all. This is sounding less like bodybuilding and more like sex. And Triple H, I'm sure you're a nice guy, but I'm fine with Trish, if you know what I mean.
We're gonna do it now. Pose for pose. Grunt for grunt. Oily and sweaty, just the way that I like it, Husky.
Oh, here we go. Super pose down. Are you ready for this really awkward segment? Hit the
light. Let's start it.
Front double biceps. Look at them. One has muscles, the other doesn't even have like actual correct shoulders. It's awful. Pose now.
I'm getting down low, and I'm finishing it. I'm gonna finish all over you.
Second pose, side chest. Okay. Pose now. What am I supposed to do?
You just hunch over a little bit.
Third pose is most muscular.
Pose now. You just gotta dainty like smack your leggy. Like, and then you give it a little bit of a twitch, and then you do an eagle hop. It's totally not gay.
Guys, please, there's too much masculinity in this ring. Please stop.
Well, I totally beat your ass in that non-homophobic event. There's no doubt I won. Listen, I can understand if you're embarrassed now, but I'll embarrass you later when you lose to Test.
I'm a loser? Hey.
But listen,
Bodybuilding is subjective, and you're a really good sport out there,
I'll go ahead and make the excuses for you. I'll say that you just came off the wellness policy. It's an opinion. Fans thought I was better than you, eh? You think you've got my number? You think you're the first one? I've buried them all, man.
What?
Undertaker.
What?
Shawn Michaels, eh?
What?
The Rocky.
What?
Steve Austin, eh?
What?
You see, it's real easy to say you're the best, but and prove it. No. What makes you think you're different from anyone else, eh? Nothing.
Wow, this is a really long monologue for you here, Hunter.
'Cause I am the game. And I'm not dumb. Good.
Oh man, now I gotta face him in a match? Wait a minute. I didn't ask for this. Oh, the elbow drop. Leg drop. And a belly to back suplex? Are you serious? And an elbow drop and the cover? No way. He's going to get up and beat my ass now. No way I can. And he's already damaged my head. Already. And now he's doing that weird lock thing. Are you figure eighting or something? What? You stealing Charlotte's move? And I don't know if that's... Is that supposed to, like, hurt? I don't get it. What does that do? I don't even know. I don't even know if that's supposed to hurt or something. Well, so much for my offense. Oh, knee to the face. And now he's beating the tar out of me. Oh, and now he's got me set up, and here it is. The move of death already. Do I get a rope break on the treadmill? Rope break on the treadmill? No. No chance. Hey, all that and Raw hasn't even started yet. How about it? So, Fatal 4-Way, Devon Dudley, the Hurricane, Lance Storm, Rodney Mack, because reasons. With Devon beating the Hurricane. Intercontinental title on the line as Chris Jericho defends against Shawn Michaels and Goldberg. And Goldberg is the new Intercontinental champ. And then we got a tag match. Oh, Lord. Scott Steiner and Test taking on Husky Dork and Steve Austin. How are we going to lose this week? Well, we'll show you next on Monday Night Raw. Alright, here we go. Tag match on the line. Here we go. Nothing on the line except pride. And we don't have much of it left, to be honest. Rope break there. As Husky is now taking it to the Freakzilla, Scott Steiner. And now Husky is countering all of the moves. Or at least he was. And Husky now is going to go for a discus clothesline. And now Scott Steiner, big power slam to Husky. And now he's just putting the boots to him in the ring. Whipping Husky in, and now, oh, big right hand. And then that move from Scott Steiner. Can we see the Steiner recliner? Nope, we're going to see something else instead. The reverse DDT. Husky's in a bad way. Austin? Austin? Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Husky Hooligans lose again. With as many losses as they have members. 3. So, Trish is here. Probably won't stop the bleeding, though, as the Hooligans just tumble downward like water down the drain. And here comes Devon, or Bubba Ray. Bubba, don't call me Devon. And what does Bubba want? Do you want to join this loser faction? What's up, man? Husky, I want to join your faction. That it would be the biggest mistake of your career. Even more than going to TNA. That would be the biggest mistake of your career. I can represent. I won't disappoint. You won't disappoint. I, however, will disappoint because I can't beat Test or Scott Steiner. Well, there we go. Handshake. Are you going to accept it? Yeah, sure. Welcome to failure, son. Its name is Husky Hooligans. So Bubba's here to join the mediocrity. It's not even mediocrity. It's just pure, unadulterated failure. No chance they're dominant force. They can't beat Test and Scott Steiner. That's not a dominant force. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I wish I could sound more cheerful here, but I'll be honest. Frustration has set in. It really has. What started off promising in this series has now gone all the way down to this. It feels like we're right back where we started with the last Here Comes the Pain series. So now we're at Unforgiven. There's no reason for anyone on the Husky Hooligans to get booked at all, since we can't win matches anymore. But we'll see what happens then. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed me losing repeatedly, feel free to hit the like button. And if you want to catch up on the latest updates on this series and also my Fallout series, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Once again, thank you so much for watching. My apologies on all the failures. And I'll see you next time.